Oh, we just lost Nick. All right, let's get this show started. Let's go. Today we got a really big show for you. I'm gonna get into shoe haberdashery. Hey guys, how's it going? John here, Wood for Good. Scroll Saw Woodworking and everything else in between. I'm just gonna do some more cutting, scrolling on the Bangs wedding sign for next Sunday, the 12th. So I have to have it done this week. So I will complete a project. What I'm not going to show you, though, is I'm not going to show you the sanding over on the board, the slab I cut down yesterday. I'm not going to bring it over here. Yeah, it's pretty light, though. I think it's pine, but it's still 30 by 24. It's still pretty big. And so yesterday we built a rudder sled for that. The slab, trimmed it all up, got it nice and flat. Just got to sand it down. And so now I'm doing the lettering for that. So I'll do the lettering for that and finish up the letters, antlers, and get some of my Jello Jenga shooters set up. Can't get those cut out anyway. And another wing for my dragonfly. Ooh, lots of stuff today.
Really interesting show.
Yeah.
Hello, Larry. Hello, Pat. John S.
Hey, Pat, John, and Larry over in the chat there. Mark. Mark's just going live in 10 minutes. He said he'll be here after that, after his show. Mark Lee's going to be joining us. Nick, look, it's Nick the Flaming Scroller. Ooh.
Hello, Nick.
Got Jason Rogers in there in the chat as well.
Hello, Jason.
And so, anybody anything good and funny or whatever happening coming up? Nick's got something coming up on Tuesday, but I don't know if he wants to tell us about it. You want to tell us about it? If you don't tell us, I'm going to tell them.
I don't think he got plugged in yet.
It would have helped if I actually unmuted myself.
That helps too.
You're getting good at that.
Yeah, no, I need a gold star. I am doing an all-day live stream where it's going to be basically like a craft market stall where I have boxed up about 50 items that I am planning to sell. But I doubt I'll sell any of them.
And that's going to be Tuesday, all day.
Yep, 9 till 5 UK time.
And Nick has an event up for that on Facebook Events, if you guys want to look for that. What was the name of that under anyway again?
I'm pretty sure it was.
It's all day market stall live stream.
Hello, Tommy.
I did put a reminder on my I put a going on it on my thing, and I put I posted up on my Wood If I Could page on Facebook as well.
Yeah. Thank you.
June 8th at 2 a.m. Holy cow. That's 2 a.m. my time. That's Alberta time. Hey, Tommy.
I need a better mounting thing. There we go. I'll do it.
Well, I always said I'm gonna make a crane gantry for my cameras too, and I haven't gotten around to that.
See, I could use this thing, but I don't know if this will grip onto it good enough.
What I use is spring clamps. I use my spring clamps.
Right, let's see if it'll work.
My one camera is mounted on a selfie stick with one of the camera mounts for my camera. This one right here. I don't know if you can see it right here.
Mind if I throw a link in for that?
Yeah, go
ahead. Don't know yet. I'll think about it.
Jason says he's going to be in and out. I just got home from a local Jeep off-road club ride. Spent the day in the woods playing in the mud and rocks. Cool. So now you got to clean your vehicle off now. That's the worst.
Right, how's that look?
That looks good.
Yeah, it looks all right. Some weird guy in that picture, though. Oh, it's just Nick. It's Nick, yeah.
There we go. I gotta do my hair.
Oh no.
Yeah, I gotta do my hair too. I gotta get a haircut. It's way too long.
Oh, and also, and don't forget there is a thing on at the moment with my channel that as soon as I hit 1,000 subs, I get to Stacey's going to dye my beard pink to match my hair.
What are you up to now?
672, I believe.
Cool. So
Uh,
1,000 subs.
check. Yeah, 672.
Well, they ain't letting me.
And
Well-
how much more do you need for your shed? Is it even or odd right now?
Without looking, I don't know. But I have got to update the price on that because I have been looking around again. And I think I'm actually going to do it as like a box standard shed with nothing like on the floor, like in a wall or anything like that. I'm just literally going to get them to build the shed and do it up myself. So I'll insulate it myself. I'll put all plywood walls, well, front facing walls on it.
Well, I think like when I did my garage up, like it was bare stick walls, and then I ran more wiring. Then I did the insulation, polyed it, and then I put the slat wall up. I'm thinking I should have gone with a French cleat wall instead of the slat wall.
See, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to let them do it. So all you'll see is basically like the normal frame of what a shed would be, and then they put the facing on the front.
Yep.
And then I'm just going to run all the wiring myself, put the insulation in, and then just screw on like some 18mm plywood or something, just so it's got enough strength in there so I can screw in some like shelvings and stuff like that.
18 mil.
Yeah, quite
Oh,
thick, quite thick stuff.
A 3/4 inch. That's pretty thick. You don't need anything that thick. I only
With the
got
amount of stuff that I'm going to have on the wall.
I only got 1/2 inch on mine though, and it's durable enough.
I'm having like decent sized cupboards as well, hanging off it. That's
Well,
going
yeah,
to have
but
a load of
your-
stuff inside it.
But your cupboards are going to be screwed to the studs, and your studs should be every 18 inch, right? 18
I don't
inch in
know.
center.
I'm getting
I
I'm
don't
getting
know
them
what-
to. Oh, do you want to say hello? Oh my God.
Hello, JJ.
Do you mind kids being on the stream?
No, it's fine.
I thought I'd ask just before. Ah,
I'm a boy.
we know,
I'm a boy.
Max.
You gotta do it. See, we got my channel's mascot.
30, 40.
Yeah, watch what you're doing, because I know where you're gonna go with that one.
An uncle.
Where now you're for?
See, 'cause our stud walls are on 40 centimeter centers.
So I think the only thing I'm actually going to do with the shed is I'm going to do the concrete base.
Well, if
That's
you're
the
doing
only thing.
concrete- If you're doing concrete, you want to put your in-floor heating in first, though. In-floor heating and in-floor dust collection.
Well, I'm going to have the concrete floor, and then I'm going to
Put a subfloor on that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So then I can run the installation underneath that floor. So it's
Cool.
all the concrete's there for is just for the strength, because I'm going to have a big heavy lathe in there, heavy bandsaw, heavy not scroll saw, table
A heavy
saw.
scroll saw. you get one of those 60-inch scroll saws then, eh?
I don't know, it was 120.
Hey Max, what time's bedtime at?
What time's bedtime?
No. wanna go. I just wanted to go on the continent.
Say hi, Tommy.
Hi.
Hi, Tommy.
Hi, Tommy.
Hi, John.
Hi, John.
And go, hi, Janice.
Hi, John.
And then you got Licious.
Hi, Alicia.
Hello.
Every time it makes her laugh.
Right, are you going to go and get changed now? Stop messing about with my brush, my comb. Thank you. But come on,
Just stop
say
messing.
bye.
Bye.
See you later, Max.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, he weighs a ton.
Yeah, Tommy says make sure your machine sit on the concrete.
Who's getting the kitty?
I'm getting.
I haven't said yes or no to the new kitty, so
I did. We're getting the kitty.
no,
Yeah.
not yet.
Yeah, don't get too far over. Get here.
I kind of get the feeling I'm going to lose this fight.
I'm going to
Hey.
stop laughing.
Yeah.
Happy life. Happy wife.
Yeah, but we're not married yet, so
Do you have much choice with Jess?
Hey,
no, I have no choice with Jack. Actually.
That did not.
just remember what Dad always told me.
I know.
He held his hands up like this. All states are good hands, people. That's where she got them.
No, dude, it's only on 51%, but it'll do. So what we're scrolling?
Letters for a wedding sign for the slab I did up yesterday.
I didn't see yesterday, so. Well, I was watching and listening, but I was doing stuff on the other screen.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, pop your head in.
We're multitaskers.
There's Stace.
Yeah, what I would love for a shot, like I got a nice concrete floor in here, and it's great for putting out my cigarette butts on the floor, but it leaves a hell of a mess. It's easy for sweeping out the shavings on it,
No.
but what I would love is actually my an in-floor dust collection, in-floor air lines, and in-floor electrical.
That puts you in the hell out.
Yeah.
I guess I could put like a 6-inch subfloor in.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. See what? Because I'm not going to be sitting straight onto the concrete. I'm thinking about finding out what size boards they're going to use for the bottom. Like if it's going to like 2x4 or something like that, and then me going and buy some extra so that I can then just say to them, "Oh, can you just screw them in as well for extra strength?"
Yeah, the floor is usually 2x6s.
Yeah, I could. I'll probably just get some extra ones and just say to me, "I'll just screw them in, or I'll do it." Why is this only showing 2?
Oh,
There's something wrong with that.
good coffee.
Coffee? What? Is
Yeah.
your coffee?
Oh,
Oh, no, I heard it's got coffee and I didn't get one.
See, I know my footings on my concrete floor. So they built the floor up. So the concrete comes over to the edge and it goes up about 3 inches on the edge, and then there's a 2x6 sill on top of that, which the walls are attached to, which is great for water displacement and stuff. And my whole shop is angled towards the overhead door at the front of it, so if any water comes in, it basically all leaks back out.
See, I was going to have it where the roof was sloped, but I'm actually planning to have an apexed roof. I'm just thinking for more storage.
Yeah, you're gonna want it open at both ends though, because I find that even on my work truck, if I put stuff too far to the back in the bins, I'll never get them out again. And I know it's the same with wood. If you only have one opening for your wood to go in, you're never gonna get the stuff out of the back. Well, unless you just send Max up to grab it.
Well, I'm having a partition in the shed because the one area is actually going to be the workshop where all the tools are, and in the partition it's going to be wood storage and where all the noisy tools like the vacuum, dust collector, and the compressor. So it's out of the way. Oh, I hope it'll be out of the way, and that it won't be too noisy. Right.
Says you have 9 people watching. If you have any comments or questions or any queries, please
I
leave
need to
them in the chat.
I need to make a partition for my air dust collector and air compressor, but I need to make it so that the walls will actually open up so I can change my belts and empty my air compressor out and change the dust collector bag.
See, I know.
But you can't seal it in because it'll create too much heat in there, right?
See, it won't be sealed because it's got the door in front, but even if because it's going to be insulated as well, so even if it lets a bit of heat in there, it'll actually help with the drying the wood out eventually at some point. Why is this not working like it's supposed to?
It's Sunday. They post it. They're acting up.
I'd actually like to build an extension on the back of my shop so I can put my air compressor and dust collector out there, and then run an exhaust fan for my spray table beside it. That way everything's outside and I don't have to worry about it at all. But I don't want anybody stealing it or breaking into it at all either. So.
See, I ain't gonna worry about people stealing anything out of ours because they can't get into their garden. So I haven't really got to worry about stuff like that.
Oh man,
Right.
better set up. If not, I'll go to sleep.
I'm getting annoyed with this.
Oh,
So over in the UK, everything runs on 220 though, right?
I think it's 240.
240.
I think. See, because that's the only problem I'm going to have is getting power to the actual shed. That's not something I'd wish to actually do myself, so I might actually have to.
Hire an electrician for that.
Yeah. Ain't Rob next door an electrician?
It just depends on whether you want underground or overhead power. Are you allowed overhead power over there? I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'd put it under the ground anyway, just for safety reasons.
Yeah.
Because I'm even going to put the Ethernet cable down that as well. Because I'm not doing wireless. I do not do wireless stuff.
No, because you lose connections all the time too.
Yeah.
Tommy said it's 230 volt plus 10, plus or
Plus 10.
10.
Yeah, plus or minus 10. See, so I was close with the 240.
Well, see, because over here it is considered 120, but it usually runs about 110.
No? I'm sure she forgets that these headphones sort of like block stuff out.
I do sometimes.
So I have to sit basically with some of my ear showing just so I can hear her.
Oh, yeah. I have one of them problems at the house, too.
Right, so I've always got to do this myself. I know it's going to take a while for the shed to get up and running, but I'm pretty sure it'll be okay by when I get around to doing it.
Well, you know, as soon as it's built, you know he's gonna run stuff out. He's gonna run an extension cord out there and plug everything and start working.
No,
Yeah, you are.
I won't. I won't. I literally will not touch the shed until it's basically I've been given the green light that everything's okay.
Oh. Hey, Greg, how's it going? Yeah, Greg says it's also 50 hertz, not 60 hertz for power.
Hello,
usage.
Greg.
See, with power stuff, I have no idea.
All I know is just don't hold on to it. You can just touch it. Just don't grab it.
Oh, Lordy.
Are we still on about the power line, dear?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, you're kind of gone a bit south then.
Oh.
Right, so I don't know if this is going to cut my camera off, but it's worth a try.
Or what you do is just make sure you get your own generator to supply your own power.
Yeah, but that's another cost that I don't really.
Yeah, but then you don't have to worry about power outages and everything cutting down on you all the time.
Tommy says, Nick, make sure you get someone to run the cables. Don't run extension leads.
No, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to. We've got a shop over here called Wilco's, and you can literally buy the cable by length. And I was just going to do that. But I'm guessing I could just run it off the same. So I'll get the lighting and the sockets. I've got a while before I get the shed anyway, so I've got time to sort it all out. I just know it's going to take a while once it's all getting there slowly.
Tommy said, too noisy and costs more, John, for Jenny.
Well, it's hard to say that because like the thing is it depends on the area you live in too. Because I know that over there may be expensive, but I know for here, house generator. So here they're running approximately $6,000. for a 13 kilowatt backup power system, and it hooks right into the meter as well. Or sorry, it bypasses the meter but hooks right into your panel, so that when the power kicks out, I think there's maybe a 3 second delay, and then your generator kicks in on you.
Can I just give you a reminder? I don't have that type of money.
No, I know. I'm just saying though. But they do financing though, and like Carrie brought to my attention a couple years ago. She's like, if you're gonna build a deck, you might as well just, every paycheck go out and buy, some boards that you're gonna need until you accumulate everything you need to build the deck with. I'm like, nah, let's just do it all at once. It's just so much easier, right? And I'm kicking myself now, thinking, I should have done that. Should have bought my 4x4s and my 6x6s, and then all my 2x6s, and then all my decking, my 1x6s for the decking, everything else. I should have bought all that, like, as it progressed throughout the years. But
Hello,
'cause,
Space.
3 years later, I still don't have one stick of wood for that deck.
I have been thinking about building it myself, but I just, in the back of my head, I get the what if it falls down sort of thing. Because when it comes to stuff like that, I ain't the I can't really build stuff that good. So something bound to break. Oh, what am I doing? This is all I'm going to be doing for today and tomorrow. Just getting stuff ready for this stall. Yeah.
Hey, Stace. Well, yeah, but I'm not sure, Tommy. I'm not sure what the price of wood over there is. It's like, it depends on where you buy it too, though. Because I know if you go to the big box stores like Home Depot and Ace and Lowe's and Rona here, that it's more expensive. But if you go to the smaller lumber marts, it's a lot cheaper. Which technically it shouldn't be. It should actually be more expensive at the smaller stores because they're not buying in bulk, but they're also buying better lumber as well.
Everywhere's got the pros and cons of where you buy it from.
Yeah. Or unless you and a couple mates go in and buy your own lumber mill. Oh, but then you guys got to know where you can actually just chop down trees though. You can only take off the ground, right?
Or if they're on your property.
Well, you need somebody with a forest on their property though.
We had, was it 3 or 4 trees in the back garden? 3. And I just took them down.
You just slab them up or anything? What'd you do with the wood?
I think it was before I started to. No, it wasn't. Yes,
No, it was just after you started to use the wood, and that's how you found out you was allergic.
yeah, it was just after I started turning, and we found out that I have a sort of reaction to that type of wood
Oh, nice. Oh,
because
so
it
Tommy,
was Lelandy.
so Tommy, you can, like, because we were talking about fogwood all the time, right, over there. So you can't even, you need permission to go on somebody's property and pick up the wood off the ground.
I think if it's off someone's actual like property, then you probably wouldn't need their permission because it's on their land.
See, because like in Canada, there's like different types of land, right? You got municipal land. Sorry, you got community land, which is basically within the city. So any trees that fall down or the city cuts down, they basically leave there. Anybody can pick it up. They leave it in a pile. Municipal property, which is in the county area. Any trees that are fallen or that get cut down, if they're laying horizontal to the road, or sorry, parallel to the road, you cannot take them because they're stacked there so that the trucks can come by, pick them up with their and put them right on the trucks. Whereas if they're perpendicular to the road, you can take them and cut them up for firewood or whatever you want. And then you got Crown land, which is owned by the government, and you basically just have to go down to City Hall, ask for a permit, which is free, to go and cut down whatever you want. But they limit you to, like, okay, you can only cut down trees that are between 12 and 14 inches around, and you can only cut down like 12 of them or whatever, right?
So I
And
think
they
if
and
over it, if it's
they tell you what area you're allowed to go into to cut the trees down because it's forest management areas, right?
so we've got nature. Is it nature reserves things? What's that one over there?
Nature.
The nature thing. And I have no idea if you can just. I know you can't. I know you can't cut them down, right? I'm not sure if you can just pick them up or anything. I'm not saying that I have, you know, but yeah,
Wink,
if it's
wink,
on the
nudge, nudge.
floor,
Know what I mean? Know what I mean?
yeah.
No.
I think Herbie's fell asleep.
See, because
Nope.
I know, a couple years ago when the pine beetle infestation really picked up and they were taking down hectares of land because they were all pine beetle kill trees, and they basically cut the trees where they were, delimb them, and said, people, if you want firewood, go get it because it's got to be burnt. So like there was stacks and stacks. I'm talking like acres and acres of trees that they flattened, and everything was in stacks, and anybody can go by with a trailer and pick it up and just bring it home. But it had to be burnt because it was all pine beetle kill trees.
So yeah, I know that I'll never touch any more Lilandi. I think it's part of the pine family, I think.
Was it a larch?
No, it's actually pronounced Liland. It's either Lilandi or Lilandi. I don't know how you actually pronounce it. It's a big, massive conifer.
Pronounce it again.
Lilandi. Because I researched to see what wood a conifer tree is, and it comes up as Lilandi.
So you got Leland cypress.
I think it's similar to that.
Oh, Lilandi.
But I normally come out with a reaction to it.
But I could use a nap, Nick.
I was just looking at you, and you kind of looked like you was asleep.
off.
So it was just like,
No, I was staring right off into space. If my head goes to the side, I usually start snoring. One of these days, I'll get off the UK time and get back to regular time.
was it Lilandi? So it was pronounced. Let's just move this bloody sticker out of my face. There we go. All I know is I get a really bad reaction to it. What was it? Okay. What was it? Hot and cold, sweats, shivers, headache. I literally lie in bed and you think I'd just constantly twitch all the time.
I used to get itchy touching that stuff too when I was at my grandparents' house.
I did turn some a while ago, and I didn't come down with it. I didn't have no reaction to it, so I don't know what was going on.
Did they spray pesticides, herbicides in your area, like from airplanes and stuff?
No, not well, not around here anyway.
Someone send a link to speak.
Yeah, but he's doing. He's got to finish off some of the garden stuff.
Oh,
Tommy, you only missed one eye, so
We knew what you meant, Tommy. Don't panic.
oh, excuse me.
you're excused. See, all I know is that I probably won't turn any of it unless I have to. Oh, I don't put your picture of your back in the thing, should it now? Where Stacey's got. I won't really say it was sunburn, but she definitely looks like a lobster.
Makes you want to go over and tap her on the shoulder, don't it?
It don't actually hurt her when you touch it.
But I'll be right back, folks.
Okey-dokey.
Hello, everybody.
Bye, Larry.
Oh no, Billy's in quick run.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, Billy,
Billy.
how's it going?
Hey, John.
Go back. Not use your nails.
What are you up to today?
Oh, just watching the Women College World Series. So those are the numbers for the
The
Thing.
wedding sign, yeah. Yeah, so it's 12 June. So I
Yeah.
have to have it done.
yeah. Hey, Greg. Hello, Stace.
You've actually put the date the proper way.
Well, see, it's funny because a lot of people don't. They always go because when they gave it to me, it was 06/12/21. I'm like, no, it's supposed to be day, month, year.
That's what I mean. That's the proper way.
No,
Well-
military is month, day, year. I don't know why, but
They're just backwards.
See, but I also remember in the military when I was doing up orders and stuff that you had to go by the actual day of the month, the day, right? I can't remember what that's called. The numerical days of the year.
yeah, that's another thing. Like day 264.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's another military thing.
yeah, because it was so today is 157. So on your work orders it would be 157 slash 354.
Right.
So
Hello,
you knew-
Tommy.
So you knew what day it was. I don't know how they figured out it was June 6th.
I don't know. I'll just stick to the way I know it.
I could have really screwed them up though, and just, 162 of 357 or 354.
Crap.
No.
No? No.
So have you been working on this the whole time you've been in today,
Yeah,
or did you do something else first?
all 40 minutes. Almost all 40 minutes I've been on so far.
He hasn't. He's lying. He spent the first 20 minutes talking.
Ah, I'm not surprised. That seems to be the way with scroll shows. First 20 minutes is all talking or prep or BSing, and then the scrolling starts.
Well, I gotta do a recap from yesterday first and go, okay, this is why I'm doing this today, and blah blah blah.
Well, yeah,
You know?
that's true.
So here comes the excuses.
Well, I didn't. Yeah,
Oh
but
my God, Nick! They're not excuses. They're Nick. Do you know?
Typically, a recap shouldn't take 20 minutes. I wouldn't think, but that's okay.
Nick.
Well, you know, I've literally got to be right.
Yes, Nick. I have a question for you. Do you literally know the difference between a reason and an excuse? Literally.
No, but it's more fun just to constantly rip you.
Literally? Is it literally really more fun?
Yeah. I'm popular today. Oh, and 10. So this is all I'm going to see for the next day or two.
What is your screen?
Yeah. Doing designs and stuff like that.
Hello, John. Hello, Yappy.
Hey, Yappy.
Hey, Happy.
John S. said hello to me. And hello to everybody else I might have missed. Holy crap.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, my 3.5 day headache has finally eased up. Yay.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Where do you think it was caused from?
I don't know. I have cluster headaches. I used to have migraines and cluster headaches. And I haven't had a traditional migraine since I turned about 53. But I still have cluster headaches. It's a hereditary thing. Thanks, Mom. Back in the late 90s,
Okay, Mum, sorry.
I went through about a year and a half that I had a headache of one sort or another nearly every day.
Ouch.
Yeah, it was either a migraine or a cluster, and the traditional migraine medicines either didn't work or I'm allergic to. So that was just a whole lot of pain in the butt. Or the
Hello,
head,
Yappy.
or the
Hello,
neck.
Billy.
Hey, Herbie.
See, I normally get my headaches normally when I'm stressed.
I usually get headaches from not enough coffee.
I get the headache when the wife's here.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't gonna say that out loud.
But I'm going to say nothing because she's in earshot.
Well, mine's at work. I know she ain't watching, so I'll safe to say it. But come
Hey,
to
Donna.
mention it, you're giving me a headache too, Billy. I mean, Nick.
Me?
No, I said yours gives me a headache too.
Oh, yeah. It can be a joint headache then. What?
Yeah, I hear you, Yappy. Hello, Donna.
Hello, Donna dear. How are you?
Hey, Donna.
Yeah, my migraines would last anywhere from a day to 4 days. My clusters last anywhere from a couple of hours to
Oh, John Bradley's in.
3
Hello,
or 4
John.
days. Johnny B.
The way Stacey said it, a Canadian brother.
My parents had a friend who'd get migraines, and they would last like 3 to 4 days, and like every light in the house had to be off, all the drapes had to be closed.
Yep. Yeah, light really bothers me when I've got a headache.
See, light just bothers me when I go outside. That's why I try to stay in.
And my eyes are light sensitive to start with, so I've been known to wear sunglasses inside, and people are always asking me, "What's wrong with you? Are you nuts?"
Hey,
To be
John.
honest, Stace does that. Sometimes if the light's too bright in the house, you'll put your sunglasses on.
And fluorescent lights. And when I was working in an office with fluorescent lights, those big banks of fluorescence overhead, they gave me a headache. So I finally convinced my boss to let us get floor lamps for every cubicle and turn the big overheads off, and that helped a lot. The powers that be finally signed off on it after I
See, over it, they have to accommodate for anything.
John said he gets a headache when his blood sugar's up. Yep, I'm the same way.
What's a WPM attack, Donna? Oh, I see it. Never mind. I see it. You explained. Wolf Parkinson White syndrome. I don't know what that am.
Same.
Oh yeah, my migraines were. I can't count the number of times my migraines made me throw up. Even though clusters will do it sometimes.
I feel like I'm driving a car
Beep beep.
with the
Yeah,
indicator, with the
Yuppie,
indicator
that's-
keep going off.
Yeah, Yappy, that's traditional for migraines. Either blurred vision or a narrow focus, and in some people it starts off and your circle of vision starts doing this, and then you go down to where you can't see anything at all. for a little while, and then once that's gone, boom, the headache hits. Mine, I would see sparkles, and I'd like the white fireworks going off all the time. And when that stopped, and once it started, I knew I was close. Once that stopped, wham,
You sure you weren't
Yeah.
taking them special mushrooms?
positive,
We've seen sparkly stuff.
positive.
Yes, Johnny. Super, super focused. And a broke blade.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Twang. Sorry.
Bro,
Drink. See, I can't even see because
See, we're all late. We're all late on that.
on the other screen I've actually got John covered up, so I can't even see what he's doing.
Uh, hello, Mike. Mike Kim's in the house.
hello,
Hey,
Mike.
Mike. How's it going today?
Hey, Mike.
Well, that sounds prettier than white sparkles, Donna, but I wouldn't want either one of them right now. Thank you.
So there we go. I've actually moved one of my things over so I can see what John's doing.
Jeffrey says, yes, John. Yes, John. I think he's actually going to finish.
Well, he has to. This one he's got to get done. He didn't have any choice.
Oh. Can I take a 10-minute power nap?
All right.
I said, can I?
Yeah.
It's up to you.
If you,
I'm not gonna say no.
now, are you going to leave your camera on or are you going to turn your camera off?
I done did. Nick busted me.
Leave your sound on.
I had enough energy after I woke up to go do the dishes.
Jeez, I don't know, guys. It sounds like you got all health issues.
Hell, getting old.
No, I mean migraines are typically hereditary.
See, I have got health issues. It's called Stace.
Oh,
Because no, even I had nothing wrong with me, right? I never went to the doctors, nothing, and I was fine. As soon as I got with Stace, I had constantly going to the doctors because any cough, any sniffle, anything, she'd found the doctor to say, right, can I have an appointment? Am I right? Am I wrong?
She's just trying to take care of the one she loves.
No, she's trying to kill me off quicker. Why do you think she kind of went for the end of life course?
Oh,
Oh, you've been found out, Stace. Your insurance must be really good, Nick. Yeah,
I don't have any.
as in life insurance. Oh,
There you
well
go,
then there's no reason for her to try to kill you off.
Why do you
not
think
that
I
you
ain't got
know
none?
that- Not that you know that she's got life insurance on you.
Yeah, she might.
That's what
Well, no,
scares me
no,
about
I need-
Pam.
I don't want to need to sign for that.
No,
No.
Oh, crap.
over here I could take out a life insurance policy on Billy, and Billy would never know it.
That's right.
As long as I kept up the premiums.
My wife's got nearly $500,000 policy on me.
Is that why you're always trying to be nice to her?
Uh-huh.
That was the wrong price.
It's like over here when you get when you loan for something like your mortgage and your car and your truck and your trailer and everything else. You always take the insurance because if anything happens, then everything's paid off in full.
Yeah.
It's just so much easier. Just pay your monthly premium and you're good to go.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, Yappy. I
if-
was about 12 when mine started.
So if I pass on, then the mortgage is paid off on the house, the truck is paid off, Carrie's car is paid off, the trailer is paid off. So all the credit cards are paid off. So that way Carrie has nothing to worry about. She'll be living the high life with an extra $6 million. Cause I'm pretty sure I have. Well, but it has to happen at work. Cause I'm pretty sure I got work insurance, it's like personal insurance. I got insurance through the company as well, right?
No, Mike. Hangovers are not hereditary. Mine started when I was about 12, and I can't remember if it was my grandmother or my mom. One of the two of them told me that I couldn't have a headache. I was too young to have headaches.
What happened?
But I, it hurt so bad back then. I threw up nearly every time I got one. Tommy said his hangovers could be hereditary. Mike said he was just looking for someone else to blame.
I tried to find someone else to blame. Still my fault.
Joey's fault.
Max's fault.
I thought that was Rubdub's fault.
Max, whose fault is it? Oh, my fault. Oh, okay. I thought he had my back. Guess not.
Typical.
He ought to have you back. You let him play on the tablet.
Yep. I'll remember that.
Oh,
No, if you were in the live yesterday, Tommy, you know better than that. Tommy said Max is in it. Hashtag Max is innocent.
No.
No.
when he's asleep,
Yep.
then ain't sure about that one. Oh, Lordy.
I'm sorry, Donna. That sucks.
That's what happens when you let a little git have a power nap. Oh, we don't let him have a power nap. We put him to bed.
Mike said, "Don't worry, Donna. I've got your hangover stats covered."
Right. That one. Anybody want to come and do this pricing up for me?
No.
Anybody want to what?
I'm pricing all my stuff for Tuesday.
There's a secretary behind you.
I ain't getting her to price anything. She's the worst one to try and price stuff.
Well, just tell her what you want.
Oh, I thought there was a bowl that I'd done.
Come
It
on,
even
Nick,
had
cut
the
her what you
price on
want.
it.
Cut her what you really want.
I wanna.
You want to zig a zig zag?
No, I'm pretty sure it's zig zig. Ah,
A shebangi?
shaboopy.
Ah, shit. I mean, dang. I mean, crap.
Do you remember that flower bowl that I did?
You would have put a penny for him?
The one that was priced for like 50 quid, I think it was, and you sold it for 20. Because it was getting close to the end of the day, and she was just like, right, everything's half price.
He was
trying
just,
to get a little girl money.
Yappy, he was just loud and nonstop. Hey, Dougie.
That he
Hello, Doug.
Doug said, I want ice cream.
I can send you a picture of ice cream. It's a picture that John sent me.
It's going to be interesting watching John saw that period. If he drops it in the floor, he'll never find it.
I just thought, really, I think I know what could be helping towards your headache.
What's that?
A pissing cap in your hand.
Oh, sorry. No, that doesn't bother me. I guess I need to get me a fidget.
Hey, why do you think I said I'm sitting here thinking I'm driving a car with the indicator on? That's something you're not doing it now, but for some reason I can still hear it.
I'm
I ain't
surprised you
doing
haven't
it.
made. I'm surprised you haven't made a fidget for yourself, Billy. Like one that allows you to fit your hand that does a couple things.
Yeah.
You should turn one
No,
of those.
I'm not going to go there.
I ain't touching it.
I'm not touching it either. See?
No, I was going to say something else. But no, I'll be nice. Yeah. I'll keep it clean.
You can keep it clean. Bubblegum Brenda. Donna says, I probably drive people nuts. I keep tapping my fingers on the table.
See, mine is I can't keep still.
And Doug left you a comment, Billy.
Yeah, I read it.
I'll say I've got a fidget toy. I live in the same house as her.
Oh, I thought he was going to say he was on a tablet.
Oh, that's just
That
Yeah,
only
something.
works if she's within arm's reach.
It's called get off your backside and walk over then.
Oh,
Your spinach bolted?
Paulie said mint malted.
If that pops out of there when he finishes cutting it and flies onto the floor, we're in trouble.
Always put handles on your small stuff. Makes it easier to deal with after.
Ah,
Then you can hold on to it and just needs
No
a little sanding on
comment.
the top edge.
I'm going to plead the fifth on that one.
So the thing is, when you're doing small letters like this, you can either keep this as a template for your layout, right? Or if you number the backs of them, then you have a print out a second pattern. That way you know exactly where they go and back in place. And then all you do is you tape the top of them. So I still got to run over to the sander and sand these edges off smooth. But then you place them back in place like that. Put a piece of tape over across the top of them. Then we can flip it over, glue the backs,
yeah,
and then lay it down where it needs to go, and everything's in place where it has to be.
yeah.
Or if you number the backs of them, if you number the backs of them and put arrows on them, maybe you can see those are pretty small.
Hurry back, Donna.
Number the backs and put arrows on so you know which ones are up and down. So you know what space they go in as well. Like I said, I still got run over the sander and sand these.
Well, apparently, if spinach flowers, it's called bolting.
Who has spinach bolting?
Doug.
I know the same thing happens with not rutabaga, but rhubarb as well. As soon as it flowers, it's as soon as your rhubarb flowers, it's actually no good anymore. It's too tough, like too grainy, like fibrous.
Right. Yeah. Get on your blanket and shut up.
Okay.
Get on your blanket.
No.
Quit bothering me.
No, I don't want to get on my blanket.
My
I'm going to
blanket's in
say
the
sit in
wash.
here.
He said his radishes did the same thing. Well, you didn't pick them soon enough. Get on your blanket. So when are you going to cut the handle off of that period?
When I go over to the sander. Do it over there. And then what I do is I'll take a pair of tweezers, hold it on this section here, and then I'll sand the handle off of it when I finish.
Gotcha.
After I finish those edges. So even though I use the sander for a lot of my cleanups on my letters and stuff, I'm still scroll sawing them out, so still handmade.
Now we know that you went in and watched the Gladiator movie as a kid before you came into this line. What is it about that mentality?
I can't believe you used a cursive font there, John. Some of the younger generation ain't gonna be able to read that.
That's what they chose, though. I had a really cool one for them. I'm gonna pull it up. I had a really cool font for them, and it was because their name is the Bangs, and it was funny because here it is. I did this one for them, the Bangs,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then in their date, I threw a scope for
Yeah,
the
I see
zero.
that.
I thought that one would look cool for them because they're a hunting couple, so I figured I threw that one in there for them as well. I usually give them like 3 or 4 different designs to choose from. This one I thought was kind of cool too.
Yeah.
And the other one was this one. That was the other one I did for them.
Ah.
But then they chose that one anyway.
Yeah.
Always give your customers some choices. Give them a choice that you really don't want to do, which was the first one. give them a cool choice that that you think is really cool, and then give them a couple of choices that they think they might like.
Says you got 14 watching. You got any comments or questions or inquiries? Throw them out in the chat and we'll try to answer them to the best of our abilities. And John, appreciate you showing up.
I thought you were going for a nap, Herb.
No, you didn't hear me.
You said you
When
were.
Nick shamed him out of it.
Oh.
No,
Way to
I
go,
took a
Nick.
little. I took a little nap. Nick busted me. He goes, I think Herb's. I said, no, I'm not. Now I got all this energy.
Is it max energy?
Oh yes.
So that's why I was muted for so long, because someone decided to talk. And plus, I'm vaping. I don't. Everyone wants to. Yeah.
There's a lot of people in here for being on a Sunday afternoon.
There's a lot of people. What?
Watching be on an early Saturday after a Sunday
Oh.
afternoon. I'm gonna leave that alone for a minute. Do something else.
They got nothing to do.
I can change that for you.
What, you've just noticed you got comments on your stuff and you've not replied to them? What, on a live?
Kathy was part well, was in one of Ron's rather close things when I was in there, and she left me a big note comment, or I left her a big note.
I think that's one I got a comment off yesterday. One of my videos, I can't remember. Shay's in.
Hello, Shay.
Hello, Shaylee.
How are you today?
Hey Shay, how's it going?
Hello, Jason.
Hello, Jason Richaloff.
Howdy. What are you doing?
Whatever I want.
That's what he usually
No,
does.
it's Max.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
I have to start looking at something else in a minute. My eyes are going a bit funny staring at numbers.
I understand, Shay. I had a couple of broke ribs once. It only hurt when I breathe.
Shay's milking it. Relax, Shay. I'm just joking. You need to get you a bubble suit. You need like a big hamster ball you can walk around
What's
in.
that?
Got this then.
We're in the bedroom or downstairs? What? That sounded like a cup.
Shay, you feel like coming on for a bit?
I think she's back in bed.
That's fine. She can come on. She can still go on video. Or she can come on with her voice. Anyway. So we can give her all her condolences.
That's pretty much true, Tommy.
Well, I'm just thinking what it's gonna be like after my surgery too. It'll be the same thing. I think if I push too hard going to the bathroom, I'm gonna freaking pop stitches or something. Oh, look at that. Team Canada won gold. Yay!
Well, you can either fuss about it or you can do it and work through the pain, Shaylee. That's pretty much the only two choices you have.
Hey, James.
Jameson.
Hello, Jameson.
Howdy. I couldn't find the unmute button.
Dun, 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 dun.
Trying to figure out your entry point.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where I go. I just gotta figure it out. I usually like to do all the tops first, and then cut the bottom off. Oh, I forgot an entry hole. Yeah, I might want to cut that one first, though. How was the race yesterday? Sorry, Jameson. How was date night at the races? I was watching your video. I'm like, did you even pay for tickets to go in there? It looked like you just set up chairs on the other side of the fence. She told those people that were walking in front of you, hey, down in front. I'm trying to film this here.
Jameson said we had some sit right in front of us, then we asked to move.
Yeah, it's one thing if it's an air show or a fireworks, but when it's a car race, it's kind of annoying. People sitting in front of you. All right, I have to go pee, so just give me a second here.
Gonna be right here.
I don't see a P anywhere on there.
Pee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be back in a sec, guys. I gotta go pee. Talk amongst yourselves.
Hello, selves.
Hello. It's nice to know you.
Quit picking your nose, Nick.
I seen that.
Yeah, I see that, Doug. I'm not sure where he's going to take it either.
That is all for quiet.
Mm-hmm.
It's midday hangover. That's what's doing it.
I've got a headache hangover. How's that? Not a headache from a hangover, but a hangover from my headache. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. I'll have a headache about 7:30.
Was that when she gets home?
Yeah. Well, I spoke too soon. My other headache's over here trying to get up on the desk.
Mine is still in Roswell. She won't be home till, I don't know, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday.
What's Stace going on? What's your power? What everyone like?
What superpower would everyone like? What superpower would I want?
That's a loaded question to ask me.
The
'Cause
ability
I already
to
got
turn.
I already got my super special powers.
Do-
When I was when I was a teenager, like 14, 15, 16, I would have said the typical boy thing, X-ray vision, but
They just make you go blind. Did you
These
get suck,
days,
did you get suckered into buying the glasses?
I never did. No, I used to see them in the comic books all the time, and I never did.
My cousin did.
Ooh, I can see my skeleton.
I was too skeptical. I thought, oh, this is bullshit, and I just never did.
Oh, you can get you a 22 caliber pistol out of a comic book. Yeah, 22 caliber rubber.
I'd want the ability to stop time.
Why? So you could finish a project?
Yeah. Exactly. Or have every food taste like the perfectly cooked bacon. Have fruits and
Super.
vegetables taste just like bacon and not get fat from it.
Nom, 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 nom.
Mike said he'd like the power to change into any animal like the guy in Arabian Nights, size of a rhinoceros. You know, I can't even think of a good superpower I would want.
Be able to get my wife to.
Actually, I would probably have to say the ability to snap my fingers and make the stupid people on the road in front of me disappear.
So you'd be on the road by yourself then.
No, no, not completely. Just the idiots.
Who gets to pick and choose who the idiots are, though? You know what I mean?
Me. Well, they actually, I'm not even choosing. They choose themselves by their actions. Stace said she would love to have wings. Yeah, being able to fly would be pretty cool. Being able to teleport anywhere you wanted would be cooler.
Yeah. Donna says the powers of Samantha on Bewitch.
The ability to make money appear whenever I need it.
Stace said if she had the ability to snap stupid people away, the earth would be 60% lighter.
Starting in her front hall, front living room, right, Nick? I meant with the kids.
I'd start in Washington, D.C.
Yep. I know 3 of them right off the bat would go.
I can name a hell of a lot more than that. All right, come on, Alabama. Mike said, I thought the women would have picked the ability to reverse park. Is that the same thing as parallel parking?
No, reverse park is when you back into a parking spot in the lines properly and not hit the sign behind you or the
Oh,
curb. Parallel parking is up and in and back forward.
okay. I got you.
And she said her mom was a better driver of her parents.
She said she's great at parking her broom. I know a lot of people that can't drive a car, Donna. I'd never stopped them. Why do I need to go back to driver's ed?
Oh, because you don't have what backup parking is.
I never heard it called reverse park. I've always just called it backing into the slot.
There's a lot of places in Alberta here where you back in parking is the only thing to do. Back in parking only because like on oil field sites and stuff like that is that it's easy for if there's an emergency then you just get in and drive forward.
Right.
So with everybody that does that at the oil field sites, they think they can do that everywhere in town and can't.
Yeah. Jason Rickoloff wants to know if you're.
I've never been to the Calgary Stampede. Ever.
I just wish they'd give me my driver's license back.
That's that big rodeo in Canada, right?
Yes, it's one of them.
Mike said it might not be recalled reverse park. Not really sure. I'm not either.
So the only thing that annoys me over is people who pull nose first into a spot. Why not just reverse into it? Makes things a lot easier.
I almost always back into slots in my pickup.
Excuse me.
That's what I do over here. Just makes it 10 times easier than just to shoot off.
Yep.
Yeah, but it makes it hard. It makes it harder to load stuff in the back of your truck if there's somebody parked in behind you, like in a parking lot, right?
Yeah, it depends on where I'm at. Like if I go to one of the box stores to get stuff that I got to put in the back, I don't. But for some reason, backing it up into a slot is faster for me than trying to swing it around and pulling forward.
Well, that's normally how I do it. I normally just reverse into the spot.
Gee, they've been so quiet today.
I'm concentrating on stuff.
I'm just watching you.
Herb's still awake. Unbelievable.
This is just Mimrex you're watching.
Mm-hmm. Jameson said backing up into a slot keeps your shin break out of the way. That ain't no joke. All right, Yoppy, have a good night.
Take care, Yappy.
Anyone know where to get a good display, pen display template from?
You can build one.
Yeah, just
That's
make
what
one.
I'm trying. No, that's what I'm trying to do, but I'm trying to get a template so I can draw it onto.
Mike, what was wrong with the first 3 attempts? Mike said he's contemplating a 4th attempt at drilling a hole.
How big a display you're looking at?
How many pins?
I'm thinking possibly about 10 pens per stand.
There's a nice one for $8.
Nick, look at the screen.
Yeah, no, but I want to make one.
Well, you can make that one. Just saying, like, you
See,
need a template.
I've had one like that design, and it takes up too much space. I want one that can stand. So, like, it'll literally like stand up and then have them trail. Takes up less table room. And I would probably just sketch one out, but knowing me, I'll mess it up.
What about one like that?
Yeah, it's something similar to that. Because I'll do it out of plywood, and I'm going to do it so it's foldable. Similar to how I've done my phone stands, so I can literally just take them apart if I want to. Because I'm using these as well. I don't think I can even get a platter. Yeah, I can. It's lucky you guys can see just over here. So
Well,
literally, if I was on a stall, I can literally do that.
Right.
Well, for those, you basically just use plate stands, right? Or tablet.
Yeah, that's what this is. I've basically made it so I can display stuff when I'm on a market
Yeah.
or
Okay,
a
so
craft fair thing.
so for pens, then why don't you build something like drawers, like those drawers with like router slots in them, and you can stack those and throw them into a case, right?
So I've already got a case for all of my pens where I store them, but I want to make similar to that second one that you showed me. That one that's made out of that plastic
Flex
stuff.
acrylic. Yep.
Yeah, and then I can fold it down and then put it in the case with all the pens.
You could
So
do that
for why I've
same.
got all this plywood, I can.
You could use plywood for that acrylic one he showed you.
No, that's what I was going to do. I was going to make it out of plywood because I've got. You probably ain't going to be able to see it from there, but I've literally got a stack of plywood now. That's A4, and that there is A3. So that's what I'm planning to do one out of, a bit of A4.
Yeah, because then it's just a matter of have a cross brace in the back and a slot in the bottom.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Mike, are you starting with a center drill?
I go on like a samurai. Oh, I could do. I'd have to do it so it's kind of like tilted, because I wanted to have it so it was like tilted back like that with a stand so it holds it up, and then you can have all the pens lining down. Hold on.
Because I know if you go, oh, you know what? Here's one for you. Go down to your local promotional shop that does pens and hats and stickers and all kinds of stuff like that, because they usually have a bunch of binders that left over from like previous stock that'll have pages in it with elastics that hold all your pens in place on the back.
Yeah, look, it'd be similar to that.
Okay, well there's your template right there.
Yeah.
I guess I could.
Like, it depends on how much work you want to put into a stand for your pens.
Well, it's going to be done on the scroll saw no matter what. It's just finding the
shape you
right.
want.
Yeah. Because I want it to take as little space as possible for me to be able to display more. If that makes sense.
But yeah, but you don't want to display all of them at one time. You only need like 10 at a time.
Well, the way I'd normally do it, because I've made quite a few of these.
Yeah.
So it can hold all my platters and stuff, and then some of the normal bowls that won't go into one of them will just sit on the table. But I want to have two of the pen stands, so I can have one on one side of the table and one on the other side of the table. And then everything in the middle, all platters at the back.
You know, works good, and I discussed this with Dale a long time ago. It's plate hangers.
That's what I've sort of made. I don't think I've even got one up here.
No, no, plate hangers with the springs on the back that they go around your plate that you hang on the wall and stuff. Because
Yeah.
we decided, well, because I started using those a long time ago, and I told Dale that, and I said because you can get them in different sizes for like huge platters or small plates. That if you get, depending on the size you work, you can actually just put those on your frame of your scroll saw work and hang those right on the wall. So you can do the same thing with your bowls as well if you want to hang them on a wall. Because you can get those at the dollar store.
Yeah. I don't think we can get them over here like that.
What's your dollar store called over there?
We've got a few. We've got one that's called Poundlands.
Poundland?
Yeah. At one point, everything there was a pound, and then it sort of changed to everything's basically rounded up to a pound.
Yep.
Let's see if I can re-engineer this one. Like a picture frame. So I won't be going to any craft fairs or anything just yet, but I thought while I've got the plywood, I might as well make up a design or something and cut a few out so I've sort of like got them and I ain't got to rush to get them done down the line.
Yeah.
Alright, let's shove that onto the screen a second.
Oh, look at that. The charger plates are only a quarter at your Poundland.
The what?
Charger plates. The same ones, the acrylic ones that I do at my scroll saw work in. Those ones there.
Yeah, what about them?
They're only a quarter over there at
Oh.
Poundland.
Yeah, but normally in Poundland the stuff isn't really that good.
That's because it's a dollar store.
Yeah. I think the only thing we buy from there really is like the 5-minute epoxy, ain't it? Yeah, 5-minute epoxy and some cleaning stuff.
Doug said, "Is that like Pound Town?" LOL.
If you're hooching a coochie for a pound.
Yeah, I don't normally like going in there because, yes, they spend too much. I don't know, most of the stuff in there is crap. Cheap and can be as useful as a chocolate teapot. Yep. Can't believe I'm sitting here trying to re-engineer something that someone's made.
Donna said, "Cheap and can be as useful as a chocolate teapot." LOL.
I've just read that one out.
Oh, sorry.
Billy's back.
Yeah. You know, I didn't realise there's something else.
I don't know where I went, but apparently not here.
What? You had a protective cover over the screen of your. So you probably wouldn't even sense anything properly.
No.
Oh. Ah.
I'll just
Right.
shut up and sit here and watch now. Greg said yes, but I could understand Billy.
Jameson, Nick, I sent you a picture in Messenger of what I was talking about to put on the back of the cases that John was showing.
No, I just saw it. So look. Yeah, the little foldable arm thing. It's the same as what's on the back of my picture frame in there. That's got one of my scroll saw pieces on it.
Josh Grover's in the house. Hello, Josh.
Hello, Josh.
He says, "You done yet?" Oh, wait. This is John's show. We don't actually finish projects.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm being good.
I was just, I didn't either. I was reading a comment. Hey, Greg Stay said, "You'll have no chance of understanding me then. Nick talks posher than me."
Posher.
Yeah, I've got a total different accent to Waste Days does.
Posher.
I actually pronounce some words fully, where Stace would actually just miss some letters out.
Oh, you mean like Americanese?
What?
Like Americans only pronounce certain words and there's certain syllables in a whole word. Y'all.
So I'm not going to say what I normally say.
Y'all is a word.
Y'all is not a word.
It is too. W-A-L-L.
Sorry, Y-A-W-L.
I mean, Y-A-L-L.
Y-A-W-L is a word.
That's what I said. Y-A-W-L. Y'all. W-A-L-L is a word too. Whoa.
So all I'm going to say is, right, it ain't our fault that we gave you the language and you lot screwed it up.
See, because
So
a
much
yawl,
dust.
a yawl is a two-masted fore and aft rigged sailboat. See, that I know of. But a yawl, Y apostrophe A-L-L, is not a word.
A Jarl is also
Most
a
certainly
Nordic chief.
Y'all.
I think it's spelled Jarl.
See, y'all is a contradiction. Oh my God! It's actually in the Oxford Dictionary.
Ha
Thank you
ha.
very much. Y'all
Wow.
come back now. Y'all here.
Unbelievable. What's the world coming to?
Right. Might be coming to an end. You never know.
Well, they've recently added irregardless to the dictionary too, and that pisses me off.
Yeah, because everybody used it wrong. Well,
The
number
irregardless
one,
isn't even a word. Never was.
well, it wasn't a word, but because everybody used it, they said, okay, you know what? We're going to start using it now. We're going to accept it.
That's
And there's
stupid.
some rappers that have got certain words into the dictionary.
Yes. Boom.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure faux shizzle is in the dictionary as well.
For the real though?
Yeah, it's in the Oxford Dictionary. Faux shizzle.
Get the hell out of here.
I'm pretty sure you'll find literally in there as well.
A faux shizzle in the Oxford Dictionary. It means for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jason, that's actually yaw you're thinking about. YAW, not y'all.
You're a lot of barn pots. It's all gone ebonics. Yes, exactly, Greg.
As in pitch and yaw.
Yeah, all not to be confused with an ice pick.
Yeah. Stay says, John, watch your downies on that saw. I sitting up A&E. Shit, I don't know what this means.
Watch your fingers on the saw or we'll be going to casualty.
See what I mean? I speak proper English.
Thank you, Herb.
Oh no, I'm turning English. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but all of you've got a little bit of English in you. You're speaking our language, for Christ's sake.
Better
God
than
only
turning-
knows I'm
tur-
stuck on a time zone over yonder.
It's better than me turning Chinese. Who sings that song?
What do they call it A&E when it's casualty?
Accident and emergency.
No.
No, it's arts and entertainment.
what I
Arts
thought.
Entertainment.
What it stands for over here, the A&E channel.
That's right.
I don't know.
Oh, look, the Felicia and Hector show.
Tommy said, "No, Herb, you're turning brummy." And then he says,
Ooh.
"It was Japan, John."
Yes, it's Japanese. Turning
China.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Damn, Tommy, what I did to you, buddy? Well,
Supposed to say,
I scratch him up.
I take offense to that, Tommy.
I'll
And
scratch you.
Greg said that he thinks it was the tubes.
I'll scratch him off of my visiting list.
So is that song considered racist now?
Probably.
What, turning
Turning
Japanese?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would
Oh,
that would
I
fall
wouldn't be
into the new
surprised.
Asian hate thing that seems to be going on. I don't understand it. I never have. I don't get it.
They had a bunch of butt nuggets.
Never had any Asian hate. I love Asians.
And an hour later, I love me more. A duel? Like with banjos? pianos.
Or
pianos.
swords.
Dueling pianos.
Or dueling swords. Or are we dueling with pistols? Doug said, "Why are we giving into this race just everything?" Because people are stupid, Doug.
That's the way the world's going.
Stupidity rules. Doug said 30 seconds. John, who are you kidding? Oh, Larry says no muzzle loaders.
Oh,
I can't be part of this duel. I don't have any muzzle loaders.
Jason says Duke's a hazard.
What were those muzzle loaders that the pirates used that you could stick anything into? Nails, rocks, freaking whatever you had on you. What were those called?
Blunderbuss.
Blunderbusses, yes. Surprised you don't have one of those.
Charles, no, I don't have one of those. Charles has been lurking. He finally spoke up. Or if you're a Republican, not my opinion, just answering. Hey, Haim. Haim's in from Facebook.
Hello, Haim.
I actually went over to his page. He's got a lot of cool stuff on this that he's done.
Stace said she has a really bad habit of speaking to people how they speak to her, regardless of race.
Hey, Billy and Nick, you guys ever done any Celtic knot pens?
Yes,
Any
Okay.
what?
Celtic knot.
Celtic
pens.
knot.
Um,
Yeah, I've done quite a few.
No.
No. Why not? That's one of Haim's. He does a lot of cool turnings. I like his eggs.
I did a Celtic knot letter opener a couple of years ago for a customer.
Larry says, I try to get along with everybody, but some don't want to hear what you got to say. Yep, that's
What
very
was that,
true,
Larry?
Larry.
What was that, Larry? Just joshing, man.
What?
I'm Josh Grovering. I'm just Josh Grovering. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. A boot.
A boot.
No, I prefer a shoe. Okay, did he send you back to school? No. Chocolate brownie, and you thought it said chocolate brummy. What?
Chocolate brownies.
Ah,
I'll say what I have to say regardless if you're listening to. Just tell me to shut up.
I know nothing.
me now speak English.
Yeah, depending on the crowd you're hanging around with, it doesn't matter what you say. People will still find some offense in something. Because the world is stupid snowflakeish now.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I think I've actually come up with a design for one. I don't. Where am I?
Oh, Nick, you know what? I was just thinking, why don't you use your flaming Turner logo as a stand for your pens?
Yeah.
Because then it'd have to go on the outside.
Well, no, because hold on a second. See, because you have, it's basically like an F and TT, right?
Yeah.
See, you can like if you do like three of them, like 3 of your logos, and stack them in a row, then you can put 1, 2, 3, 4 pens on it. And we can look at it from the side view, right? You got stands for it.
Mm.
Because I think that would look, or even just one on each end with a rod down the center. Oh, actually, oh, there you go. So put a dowel through 2 of them. You can actually have them on like a roller, right? On a roller, so you got Flaming Turner on both ends, so you can roll it. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Hey, it's just an idea, whatever. Just saying, just spitballing. To it.
I hope you're gonna clean up your mess afterwards.
It's up to you on how creative you want to be when you build your stuff. That's all I'm saying. I'm calling dibs, though.
No, it's alright. Don't count over it.
Donna said
Okay.
there's some things she can't talk about because she's in Scotland. It'd be against the law. Stacey said, I'm pretty hard to offend, but there are some things that displease me, as some have found out.
You got drink over there. Jump my side.
Doug said, we wouldn't want that, Donna, so just keep quiet. Yeah, me too, Doug. Donna said, this is why I'm looking for a new home. But hard to do with autism and ADHD. Larry said, I'll try to get back. Stay safe. Later, Larry.
To be honest, John, you actually have just given me an idea
What?
that works with my logo. I'm gonna knock it up now, and then we'll see.
Okay.
I'll probably get this
Stay
done before
safe.
you get that done, so don't worry.
Yeah. Stacey said,
fine.
wish we lived closer, Donna. We'd help you look for a new home. Yeah, not going to happen. Greg says we can only hope that, or one can only hope that global warming will take out all the snowflakes. No. And they don't call it global warming anymore. It's now climate change because global warming has been disproven.
Just send them all out on the island of California. Pretty sure it's gonna break off soon anyway.
What's going to break off?
California.
I keep waiting. Hadn't happened yet. Donna said, I saw something about Texas looking to leave the U.S., but seems lots of places say that and nothing happens. Yeah. Not yet.
Yeah, isn't Texas the only state that can legally secede from the U.S.?
There's controversy about whether or not we can, but some say we legally cannot. Some say what we can do is break up into as many as, I don't know, 5 or 6 states. But
Or Texas just revert back to Mexico. That'll make them happy.
But before we joined the United States, we were a self-governing republic, so AKA nation. was going back to going from being the Lone Star State to being the Lone Star Republic wouldn't hurt my feelings none whatsoever.
Yeah, Greg, I've been waiting for Quebec to leave since
Just
Bloc
saying.
Québécois back in the 70s, the PLQ.
No, Texas is not the new Cali, but we've had a more than our fair share of Californians moving here.
Maybe Californians are tired of being in a safe state.
Yeah, but then they come here and want to change our laws to be like California.
That's what hipsters are all about.
Kiss my Cherokee ass. You want that crap? You stay in California. Don't California my Texas. Get the hell out of my state. And I ain't apologizing for it.
John, whack the kettle on, I fancy a brew. Whack the kettle on.
That's a pretty thick piece of wood for them there antlers, John.
They're antlers. It's a half inch. Because what I'm thinking about doing with the antlers is sanding the edges to make it look like 3D almost. Is this half inch? This is the stuff I planed down. What was I building out of this? Scrap wood I planed down. Yeah, it's half inch. Scrap pallet wood boards. Pretty nice looking scrap pallet boards though.
Greg said, John, how's Wexit coming?
I think Waxit stopped from when COVID started up. Because basically everybody stopped talking about it. They still want to try and get out, but I see many logistical complications with it. Because number one, you can't just take the land and leave. You have to buy the land from the government. Then you got to buy the land. You got to buy all the resources. You got to get your own policing. You got to get your own government. You got to get your own money. It's gonna cost too much to you can't just up and leave.
Donna said she saw a post by some idiot saying no one wants to visit Texas from another country. She said, wrong. For one, I do, and from UK, and have had family visit and loved it. Texas is a great place. Doug said it's northern deer, Billy, not one of those tiny Texas deer. Ha 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 ha. They still taste the same.
Okay, what a mess.
We're talking about Texas.
You missed me ranting about Californians moving to Texas and wanting us to change.
Yeah, send the bastards back.
Yeah, I'll pay.
Oh, you're gonna pay all right, Billy.
Get the hell out of my state.
Where is my? Oh man. John's gonna be the most organized woodworker around.
Do what?
Gonna be the most disorganized woodworker around. Can't find anything in the shop. Wait. Needs it.
Yes, Josh, it does count.
Sort of.
How long were you here?
Good, Mike. Glad you got that hole knocked out. John Jason Rickoff said you have nice wood.
Those are the first time I heard that. usually I get dinner and drinks first though.
It's too much information I need to know. Yeah, I used here for 2 hours. It counts, Josh.
Yep. If it was just changing planes, then no.
Stace needs a kappa, eh? Oh man, I should have stack cut these.
Oh,
Right
man.
now,
But I'm gonna add something to them so they look like real shed antlers.
them crackers ought to hold me till dinner gets here.
Yeah, because if I make it nice and thick, then I can round them off to make them 3D almost, right?
Yupper.
Oh, where do I hear cops at?
Not here.
Yeah, I believe they're whitetail. They look like whitetail. And it would look better with a lot more detail in, but what's a chip buddy?
Jameson says Antarctica.
No, just antlers. Just some antlers.
Donna says yes, please. Milk and 2 sugars.
Stace, what's chip buddy?
I think it's one would be like about our nutty buddies, I believe.
What's a nutty buddy? Is it like a Snickers? Or an O. Henry?
Chip butty.
Yeah.
It's basically
Chocolate wafers.
no, not a chip butty.
No, nut
It's
buddies.
basically like French fries on a sandwich.
What?
Or yeah. But, well, our normal chips is your guys' French fries. Sort of thing. Not French fries. Okay.
So a French fry sandwich.
Pull your microphone down, Herb.
Wow, my fan balling it?
Yeah.
Right here.
Doug said, "Are you in a hurricane, Herb?"
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I actually finished the idea. It's just rough.
Yeah. See.
So it's got its legs,
Yeah,
and
what a
then you
cool
can
idea.
stick a pen.
In each one of those.
But that's what you'll see, and then the pen will be. I was going to try and do it so the pen can actually stand,
Pardon me.
so they stand up. But similar to that. And then this will be the bit that's cut out.
So what's the second
Sure,
T
I could-
for?
The
Yeah.
Flaming Turner.
Yeah. What's the other T for? Oh, the flame. Oh, never mind.
The
That's what I've just said. The
The. Shouldn't it be D? It should be
Flaming.
D for the Flaming Turner.
Well,
Over
if
here,
it's for you,
we
it
have-
just
we
need a
have what's
D.
called French fries, and we have potato wedges. Potato wedges are bigger.
Hey,
And
Steve,
yummier.
see? Wedges. I love seasoned
Hello,
wedges.
Steve. See,
There we are.
thank you. Damn,
See, I
y'all
should've
got
just
me
done it, look.
hungry now.
Watch. The Flaming Turner. TFT.
I'm not faffing about. I'm fiddling about.
What?
Stace said stop faffing about.
The Flaming Turner.
What?
Josh.
Puffing on a fag.
Yeah, never mind.
Is that what you call it over there? Is that not the proper lingo for the English terminage?
Yeah, you can be puffing on a fag, but you know, in if you want to try and do that your way or the Americans' way, you wouldn't really want that one.
Yeah, well, it's the Americans.
Donna, it depends on where you go. We actually have several different sizes of French fries. You have the small quarter-inch French fries like you get at McDonald's and some other
Shoestrings.
places. No, that's not shoestring potatoes. Those are smaller yet. Those are about an eighth of an inch. And then you have the bigger French fries that are 3/8 of an inch to a half inch. And then you have potato wedges.
Oh, you've got crinkle cut fries and those happy fries and tater
The who?
tots. Happy fries.
Oh, well, then you got now there's curly fries and waffle cut fries and tater tots, but I didn't say wedgie, Donna. I said wedge.
Don't go out there and eat them potato wedgies.
Veggie!
I need some wedgies with my curly fries.
I love
You
waffle
got
cut
some of
fries.
that
So.
secret sauce?
Waffle cut poutine, waffle cut bacon poutine, Carl's Jr.
Well, you get waffle cut fries at God's Chicken Place too. The Chick-fil-A for those that don't know.
Never ate there, never will.
Chick-fil-A's not bad. Oh yeah, I forgot about the steak fries. You get those at Red Robin and other places. They're just smaller than a potato wedge and cut differently.
Let me guess, would they be the flat ones?
Yeah, they're 3/8 to a half inch thick and 3/4 of an inch wide, and whatever
They look
length
like-
they happen
They
to
look
be.
like normal ones, but someone squished them.
Yeah, kinda,
Yeah, that's what we have them over here as well.
but they're bigger.
We have them over here. Called the same thing.
Steak fries.
No, steak. The steak chips. Oh.
Oh, okay. Greg said bull fries.
They're
No,
good
when I
too.
hear bull fries, I think of something completely different, Greg.
Rocky Mountain
course.
oysters.
Of course, it wouldn't be a bull anymore.
Oh.
Prairie oysters. Uh huh. Yep. I don't care for them either.
So why is it prairie oysters mentioned at least once on every one of my shows?
I don't know.
Because we're all nuts. Stace is about to throw something. She told me, shall we throw a wobber so we can finally get this through?
Okay, let me go to my sander for a second. I gotta figure out what else I gotta cut off with this.
I know it was.
Oh, oh, oh.
Josh says, Nick, get something a little stronger in case a frying pan comes flying. Or get something thicker. Tommy said he's too busy dodging to put the kettle on, Stace. Nick, hot dog, hot dog. Stace says, too much chin wagging. That's the problem, Tommy.
What? Too much chin wagging? What are you talking about?
I guess she's saying we're bumping our gums too much.
Why?
I don't know.
You got something better to do, Stace?
Tommy says, too much nannying, not enough forking. Stace. Stace says part timers.
You guys got white-tailed deer in Texas? Like, what kind of animals? Like, what kind of deer do you have down there?
Well, it depends. Uh, indigenous is whitetail, but there are a number of exotic game ranches that have axis and fallow and 4 or 5 others.
I've just
Oh,
realised I've been muted.
like wild game up here, right? Like we usually have like whitetail, elk, caribou, mule deer, pronghorn. What else they shoot? Moose. Um, that's about it for wild game up here. You can shoot. Coyotes, foxes, stuff like that.
Let's see. Tommy, but he might finish the project just in this live station.
Thank you.
Might have to switch how we're speaking, Tommy.
Okay.
Otherwise, they may have a cop on us.
Or in other words, I could have just gone, love you.
What?
So they were trying to get me to either say please because I asked her for a coffee.
Pardon me, will you get us some coffee, please? 4 sugars?
See, this is how bad I am, right? I've done a design that I've got room for it to hold 13 pens, but I'm keeping it at 12. Because I don't like the number 13.
Why?
I
Doug says midget deers are not whitetail. Steve C says they got dwarf dogs like deer in Texas. Maybe if they're still good on the grill. Josh says, yeah, Doug, my brother showed me a whitetail he shot the other year and it looked like our fawn. You know what burns my backside?
The heater.
3-foot flame.
Yep.
Or about 5 foot and a bit.
Oh, now I'm gonna do all the sanding.
That thing. Sanding?
If only you
Yeah,
knew
I gotta-
someone who does a lot of sanding.
Where's my other antler? Oh, there.
I know who you can sub that out to.
Yeah.
As long as they pay shipping.
Ooh, look at
That
nice
would be
antler.
a job for Max. Oh,
Don't forget
Okay.
Max is innocent.
that's it. You know what time it is? Time for the power nap.
Right now, yeah, I've been going on for 3 hours so far. We'll cut it now.
Serving out how quiet it is.
Dremel. No, I'm not using a Dremel. I got 4 sand. I might as well use them when I'm sanding stuff off. 4. Well,
Got
technically
4 sanders.
5, 6, 6. Well, over at my sanding station, so I got my 12-inch disc sander. I got 2 4-inch disc sanders, my spindle sander, my 4-inch belt sander, and my 1-inch belt sander. And then over at my other table over there, I got a 5-inch electric oscillating sander, random oscillating sander. I got a 6-inch air compressed oscillating sander and a 4-inch palm sander.
I'm hearing a lot of 4s and 6s. Do you want to make up your mind?
Yeah, no, it does the size that they are. I don't have a power belt sander. I should one though. I need more sanders.
Well, I've got my paddle for hand sanding that has 4 grits in one device. Then I got my belt and disc sander. I got me. I don't know the actual name of it. All I know is the spinny thing, the bowl sander. Can't think of the actual technical name for it.
That's your small one, right?
Yeah, the 2-inch. And then I got my belt and disc sander. That's it.
They
All I've got.
All my sanders shape all my small pieces. My 1-inch belt sander is the one I use the most to do all my edging on my letters. That's why when I scroll saw letters, I usually do rough cuts, except for the areas I know that my sander won't reach into. It just cleans them up real nice. That's all.
So yeah, I just normally sit here with a strip of sandpaper.
I don't have
Just do
time
it
for
that
that.
way.
I gotta get my projects done. I gotta get them done at the door. I don't have time to sit there and screw around. Did that sound believable?
Yeah,
Okay. That's
Hell
what I was
no.
going for.
about 30
That's what I
seconds.
was- that's what I was going for.
As soon as you started the first letter, it was probably believable. Then when you carried on, nope.
Wow, I got 16 people watching. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna. I'll take my phone. I'll hook up my phone up here.
I'm all here for the pinkness. That's all.
Yeah.
Hold on. I say pinkness. I ain't even got it on show. Hold on. Here you go.
I'll hook up
Look,
on my phone.
me and Herbie can be brothers. Look. Oh, he's
I'll
lifted up.
I'll take my phone over there. And you guys can watch me sand for a bit.
Yeah, why not? We watch Nick sand all the time.
Yeah, I know.
There's no wrong with sanding.
Hey, nothing right with it either.
It's one of the things that must be done. Now, if you want to make things look good, you've got to sand it decently. Oh, God. Stacy's here. Run.
I thought it was Max.
Are you really going to try and poke me in the side when I've got a bloody sharp craft knife in my hand, you donkey?
A dirty
Just
sharp
trying to
crap
help
knife.
you along. What?
What?
Somebody sent me a message.
What the hell is she doing?
All right, let's go over to this screen.
It's close-up time with John.
I may have to get me a 1-inch sander.
What, you don't want to get a 4-inch one?
I've got one. Or is it
6
3?
inch?
I've got it's either a 3 or a 4. I think it's 4. I got a 4-inch belt sander with a 6-inch disc combo.
See, I know my belt and disc sander it's a 6-inch disc. And I won't be able to tell you the size of the belt.
Yeah, I got that one. Or one very much like it.
So, 4x36 flat, 6
Mhm.
inch on the front, 1
Right.
inch sander with a 5 inch on the side, spindle sander with the extra
Yep.
attachments to it, and the 12
I
inch.
got one of them too. And I've got a 12-inch disc sander that I mount on my lathe.
I was just going to say, there's no point, if you got a lathe, there's no point buying a 12-inch one because you can just make one on the lathe.
Right. Well, I actually found a 12-inch aluminum platen from an old 12-inch sander. I don't remember where I got it. It was at a yard sale or something. And so I bought it and I drilled it was riveted to a steel collar that went on the arbor of the original motor. And so I drilled those rivets out and mounted it to a faceplate, and I just screw it onto the lathe. Works great.
Is that a dedicated faceplate for that piece?
No, I can put it on two of them. I can put it on either of my big lathes.
No, I mean the faceplate. Is it a dedicated faceplate just for that?
Yes.
Oh, so that's what I'd do. I'd just buy a faceplate and leave it on there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The faceplate that it's mounted to, it stays mounted to it. It's a dedicated faceplate. I don't take it off.
Because that's what I'm thinking of doing.
Yeah, it works a treat. I mean, it really does. My God, I'm talking like you guys. It works great.
Mate, I was going to say, you was actually nearly talking proper English then. Yeah, real English. Not that Americanese stuff. Yeah.
I thought Ron Max's bed because he's got really on the shit stuff with his bed. Just looking up
Our bed or his bed?
his bed.
Oh. You mean a normal sheet? Have we got one of ours in there? Just tuck it under the bed, like normal. Huh? Well, I look what's in there then.
I'll just look what's in there. What hot sheets in your house.
You're gonna need something that wraps around. So to be honest though, I doubt he needs anything because he'll more likely get out of his bed and come into ours anyway. To be honest, I'm not allowed any new toys anyway now. Because I've got to get the shed first.
See you later,
Yeah.
Jameson.
Josh said, John, if you had a good blade, you wouldn't need to sand the edges of his cuts, of your cuts.
Oh, bye, Jameson.
Later, Jameson.
I was just about to say, Billy Jameson's off, just so you don't read it again.
Oh,
No, is that set finished, actually? Donkey, why did you bloody tape up the corners of the screen?
Josh said, Nick, once you get the shed built, you'll need to get more tools to fill it.
Yeah. Gives me an excuse.
Uh,
To be honest, once I've got the shed, the next thing that I'll be saving for is actually a bigger lathe.
yeah, I don't blame you.
But the thing is, I'm going to save up enough to see. We'd call it the forever lathe. So I'll go from mine to basically the one size that I'm going to stay with.
What size?
I don't know what size it is. It's one of the big, massive ones from Axminster.
Not a record power?
No. My Axminster one has served me well, so I might as well stay. I have asked Lumberjacks see if they're gonna invest into getting some big boy lathes. Then I'd probably have one of theirs.
Get that big lathe Mike Walt has.
And that's a Stratos.
Yeah.
Nah. one is the one I'm going for? Let's have a look. It is. It's either the 5. What's this? It was either the 508 or the 406. I can't remember which one it is because they both look near enough the same. Oh, hold on. The 508 has the sides, little side box for you to do. Yeah, it's the 406. That'll be the basically the live that I'll stay with.
The Axminster 406.
Yeah. It's the one with the floor stand. Because instead of building one, I might as well get the heavy legs that come with it.
Right.
And to be honest with you, where the legs are on that, I can actually just put some shelving in there myself.
Mm-hmm. Like I did on my Paramatic.
Yeah. Oh, and I can do end turning as well. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you slide the headstock down.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever turn anything that big. And if I was to turn anything that big, I'd have to make sure that is bolted to the floor.
Well, it depends on what your floor is made of.
Well, the floor's going to be made out of concrete.
Then you don't need to bolt it to the floor.
No, but I mean, if I had, because you can work on the ends of the lathe, if I was to put something quite big on the end of that, I'd be scared just in case it tilted the lathe forward.
It shouldn't as heavy as the bed weighs and the legs are, especially if you've got shelves on it and you've got weight on it of some kind.
Yeah.
I don't have mine's not bolted, and if I move my headstock down to turn off the end, I wouldn't worry about having it bolted or not.
See, because I am thinking when I get it, because I'm just looking at the legs now, that where the feet bit are at the bottom of it, if I was to put like a little shelf there or like a little box, I could actually just put sand in the bottom to make sure that it's quite sturdy.
Mm-hmm.
Just get a couple of bags of sand and drop it in.
Lord. Larry said he'd like to. I think I would like to turn some walking stick handles.
So I can't see the chat. Is there anything going on out there?
Not particularly, no.
Oh, okay. Drop my letter.
You say you forgot your letters?
I dropped my number 1 down the.
Oh, isn't there supposed to be a solid platen behind that? I know a couple of people that turn yo-yos. Google Ed Yo-Yo Spin Davidson, Larry.
Oh Lordy, we're getting sleepy again. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Josh said, I can hear you, Herb, and you're not snoring.
Oh,
Larry Ed Yo-Yo Spin Davidson.
Max is back. Oh, those little 130 Sanders are so cute.
I believe Harbor Freight makes one, Mike. I didn't think y'all had Harbor Freight over there.
Yeah, Harbor Freight has them. They're like $80. What do you want, Missy? Nick got awful quiet.
No, I'm still here.
I'm just making sure you didn't pull one of my stunts.
No, I'm concentrating, as Stace would say.
They have 2 of them, Herb.
Central Pneumatic.
Central Machinery. One is $53 and one is $85.
Oh,
Wonder
I
what
didn't
the
know about
difference
that.
is. The one by 30 doesn't have the 5-inch. It doesn't have the disc on it, which is fine with me. I don't need it.
Yeah.
So that's the cheaper of the two. That's the $53 one. The $85 one has a 1 by 30-inch belt with the 5-inch disc on the end. I don't need that.
Yeah, I knew they had that one. I didn't know about the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Pam's favorite store. I made a big mistake taking in there one day with me. What do you want, young lady? You got another 2 hours for dinner. Go find your brother.
Oh, Mike said he found the same one sold by Harbor Freight, but sold by Warco over there.
Me.
Okay, yeah, kind of one of those. So,
Did you lose it?
no, it's there somewhere. But
What'd
it's
you
fun
drop?
to my dash. One of my dashes.
Dashing through the shop.
You may have to cut another one.
Well, I like to try and keep everything try and keep everything all the same, because that way you got the same grain pattern going through. It's not that big
Yeah.
deal. And it's pretty small though. It's only maybe 1/4 inch by 1/8 inch. Oh, I'll cut another one. Let's go for a walk.
I've already done my walking for today, thank you.
You could spend hours looking for it, or you could just cut another one.
Find a tortoises.
Go away.
Gherkin. Here's Gherkin. Gherkin's shy.
Wait, you've actually got a tortoise?
Hey, Gabby.
I figured that was going to happen.
Oh, where's the snow?
The back gate.
Yep, he can't get under there though. Nope, I'll be right back. My food's here.
food.
Hold on, John's in Canada. Where's the snow?
I don't know.
There's no snow over here.
I thought most of Canada had snow.
Not year round. There you go. Done. I gotta sand my slab down. Sand my slab down and then figure out whether they want these front and back edges cut on here. And then I'll put it together on there, see what she wants to stay in it. We're good to go.
Green snow.
Snow.
See, I was always under the assumption that Canada always had snow.
Well, I can drive 45 minutes down the road and you can see snow.
I guess that's the problem of watching a lot of TV. Well, not TV, films. Sorry.
No, we call it TV.
No, I mean, I don't really watch TV. I watch a lot of films.
Yeah.
And most of the films I watch, if it goes to Canada, there's always snow.
Where's the bears? There's bears down in Calgary, apparently. All right, so yeah, two of the free pets. The tortoises go outside in the summer. The turtle stays inside until I build a pond out back for him. You guys haven't seen my outside before? We've never seen
No.
any of the videos.
Nope.
Nope.
Well, I've shown you snow
We-
before.
We just thought that you lived in there.
In my shop.
Yeah.
I've shown you guys pictures of the snow outside, like when there was 4 feet of snow back there.
Yeah, but that's from the snow. You can't see nothing.
Oh, I know. Oh, I should have gone down the road and showing you the moose too.
No, you're right. You can keep the moose.
All right, so I'm gonna. It's dinner time, so I'm gonna stop this for now. Then, I'll wait till Billy comes back, and then we'll stop the show.
Alrighty.
I actually finished my pattern before you finished your live.
I believe it.
No, have a look. Literally got that's two sides, and then these little dingy bits are used to actually hold them together.
Cool.
So all that out of one board. Sweet.
And then I would actually use a pen or a coin to put your grooves in there.
Go away.
Now that's what. Hold on,
Yeah,
That's
is
what
asking
that's
if
for.
he coming back later.
because it'll sit like that, and then the pen's
Do you want them sharp like that though, or you want like?
No, no, they'll be round. They'll be rounded off because I'll go in with a sander and
Oh,
sand them off.
of course you will.
Yeah. I ain't gonna leave it like that so it looks like a saw.
Why not? Oh, because you're a turner, not a woodcutter.
See, why don't the max saws like that actually?
Oh,
What's that? I got one on my wall like that.
Oh yeah,
I'll
like
grab
that.
it for you. I'll grab it. Yeah. hold on.
You just think how easy that would be to actually use as a saw. Just literally hold the top.
It's a good push stick handle for a table saw too.
I
but
don't have
anyway,
a
I'll
table.
see you when you come back, John.
Do what?
I told John I'll see him when he comes back.
Are you
There you
leaving?
go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go spend some time in the library.
Okay.
So there's you got two handles on there,
Yeah.
and there's your blade.
Ah,
This is 5 feet tall, 5 feet long. Yeah, 4 feet.
I was gonna say if it was 5 foot, it'd be the same height as Stace.
It's probably taller than Max. This is
Max is about
it's 48 and a half inches, the blade size.
That's a little over 4 feet.
Yep.
It's
Sorry,
it's an
a little bit taller than
Italiano
that.
club or sub from Marco's, Josh. Yummy.
I'm not sure if there's any markings on here though. This is one of my grandfather's saws.
I was just gonna say, would you be able to see the markings?
Yeah, they should be on there somewhere.
Should be.
It's gotta clean it off though. Like all my grandfather's tools that are out in the shed right now. I'm gonna clean them all up and restore the handles. These handles are still in pretty good shape. I think I'll just sand these down and just re-oil them. But there's a lot of handles out there that need to be rebuilt because they're all cracked and split.
See, if you had a lathe, you could actually turn yourself some handles quite easy.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, there's got to be markings on here somewhere. Just gotta find them. I should resharpen it too. It's sharp enough that I can still use it. Maybe I could use this for just resawing my wood, eh?
Hey, you could if you had a good way to hold your stock.
All right, so I'm gonna go in and grab something to eat. Yeah, I could come back on later, a couple hours.
You said that last night.
Yeah, well, it was late last night. I didn't come back out until 8:30,
See how you are?
9:30 your time. But it's early.
I was
now,
here.
so
I was waiting. I was ready.
it's earlier now, so it's only 4 or 5. So I'll come back out at 6. That'll be 2 hours. So 7
Okay.
o'clock your time. I'll come back on later tonight. All right, guys. So
Got
thanks
it.
for being on the panel.
Thanks for having us.
Joining us in the chat, and we'll talk to you later, and we'll figure something else out to cut tonight. All right, guys.
Yep.
See you later.
Later, everybody.